morning, and it says I'm live, so I guess I'm live. Hello, and welcome. Welcome to the Earth Count. Welcome to the great teachers. I have two sets of stones here. I actually have three sets, complete sets of Earth Count stones, and they're all in one big basket here. And then I have two sets of the great teacher stones, and they're in another basket. So when I'm pulling out, you may see duplicate numbers, and that's why, because of that. And also, if you go into my library, there's a complete teaching on the earth count and the great teachers, which is the energy that I pull from here. And this information comes, the original information comes from the book Lightning Bolt by Hamiel Storm. It's an awesome book, and it talks about all of this stuff. You can only get it used, but if you're interested in more information, I would look for that book. Excuse me. And the other thing too is there are some books on Mayan. So I have some Mayan cards, and I've got some Mayan books, like tons of Mayan books, and we bring in the energetic and the teachings of the Mayans as well, because the earth count, earth stones are called, or children's stones, are also part of the Mayan culture. And so we kind of go with that. And that's how I pull and get the energetic that we're calling on when we do your stones. So welcome, Mary. You're the very first person up this morning, and welcome. We had a great weekend. I had Miss Kim, the lovely Kim, was over here showing. She was here, and hey, if you guys can maybe help her out, that'd be great. Go to another YouTube channel. It's called Rising Hawk Tarot. Take a look at it, like and subscribe. We need to get her numbers up so that she can start doing lives as well. Excuse me. So that's Rising Hawk Tarot. And go there and like and subscribe. And then you're going to start seeing YouTube videos of Kim doing it live. Right now she uses Facebook, but like me, Facebook just kind of wasn't adequate. So anyway, let's jump into it. Mary, this is for you, my love. Mary's sitting on number two. Number two is Mother Earth herself, is sitting in the west of the medicine wheel. That's also where our healer animal sits, and your healer animal is kind of going, I really want to talk to her. This healer animal that we have that works with our energetic, it helps heal our bodies. It is actually, even when you're working with other people, if you're in that element or in that phase of working with others, your healer animal as well as their healer animal come in and kind of work together so that your healing process or your healing practice, if you will, gets stronger. So in this case, your healer animal is asking you to get to know them. Tell her that we need to get to know her. She needs to get to know us a little bit better. We have messages for her. So Mary, go through on the videos here in the video library that we've got. There's the drumming and shamanic journey. Excuse me. Go in there and set your attention to talk to your healer animal and allow that healer animal to speak with you, because it's got some messages for you. And that's where it's sitting right now. You're also sitting in the great teacher of the physical, which makes sense why that animal is sitting there. So that physical, and in the west wheel, actually, this is the number 4 physical, because it's a great teacher. It's a little bit different, but in the alchemy of the west of the medicine wheel, where your healer animal sits, is also the energetic and the alchemy of physical. So, and the physical body. So this physical body is really, really calling you. But the great teacher of physical is bringing us in to that energy of being aware of our body, what our body needs. Is our body asking for water, or is it asking for food? Is our body asking to heal? When we're in pain, it's asking to heal. So allow that healing process and allow yourself to get to know what your body's talking about, so that your healer animal and you can work with that healer animal and help that body. And yes, it does work. And so I really rely on my healer animal to help me keep the pain under control from the arthritis that I sit in. So it works, and give it a shot. Don't be afraid to go meet that healer animal, Mary. And you're sitting in excuse me, you're sitting in the ordinariness. It's asking for nothing simple. Just enjoy the everyday. Don't try to make any wild changes today. Don't try to do something that's really out in left field. It's asking you to narrow everything down, simplify it, and just go that simple route today. Work smarter, not harder. And it's asking you to just tell her to relax today, to enjoy all the simple things in life, and not to make it too complex, not to make it too complicated out there. Just look for the simplicity in everything that's happening around you today. Excuse me. And that's probably why you're sitting in the earth so much, because we're grounded right into that earth of the simplicity. So I love that. Good morning, Kim. Let's pull a stone for you. Kim is sitting in the 5, 10, 11, 12. Number 12 are all the planets. And that's and that's kind of funny, because that's Kim and I worked together quite a bit this weekend. And so you're sitting in all that planet, that galactic energy that's all out there, and all those cosmos, all that switch up, the change, the things that are coming in, the messages that are coming. It's everything's kind of spinning inside that energy right now. And you're getting you might be getting all kinds of sensations today, because all the all the spirit guides are out there going, "Hey, she's open. Let's go talk to her." And so you may have to put some restrictions on the amount of energy and the amount of stuff that they're wanting to share with you. Remind them that you are a human doing the best you can, and that we don't want to overload the system. You're also sitting in spirit of for the great teacher today. So that makes sense, that you have to have some sort of boundaries, even on spirit. You have to let them know, you know what, I'm available for this information, but you have to do it in little chunks, because I don't want to overload my system. They will listen to you, they will help you, and they will work with you on that. But you really do have to set some guidelines and some boundaries to them, or spirit will just keep giving you all the information it possibly can. And you're sitting in the card of Oh, you're sitting in the card of the miser today. And that actually isn't referring to money. What it's referring to is self. So don't just freely give of yourself, where you're depleting yourself. I'm going to be a little bit of a miser. I'm going to hold on to some of my energy, and I'm going to keep my energy where I need it to be, and not just give it away willy-nilly. I'm going to hang on to what I need right now. And that's that great teacher. So sitting in that also, of that beautiful energy of that, and then ask spirit, okay, spirit, I'm setting boundaries for you. Don't overload me. Just bring me in what you can. I'm going to be a miser, because I'm not going to allow you to sap my energy or give me so much information that I'm overloaded. I'm protecting myself right now. So go into that protection mode, Kim. Whoo-wee. Miss Debbie, good morning, my love. How are you today? We're all gearing up for classes starting in a few weeks. I'm watching August come to an end in September, and so many new things happen in September. So 15, number 15, 5, 10, 15 is the collective consciousness of all humans. It can be a little overwhelming today, because you may end up getting a whole bunch of overload. And what I mean by overload is everyone's going to give you an opinion. Everyone's going to have an opinion on what you should or should not do. And it's the little fragments that are all over the place that maybe not making sense right now. And again, and I know I've said this, because you seem to be sitting in this energy quite a bit, but narrow down what you're doing and where you're going. I did get some black salt when I got home. Oh, yay. Right on. I'll tell you all a little secret or story about the black salt here shortly, with my black salt. So anyway, we're gonna go back in and back into Debbie. Debbie, that energetic of everything's all over. You're getting all that collective energy, but everyone will have their opinion of you today. And remember, do what's right for you, not what's right for the collective, because In the end, you only have to answer to yourself. Don't push harsh judgments on yourself. Just let things slide. If you can't do something, if your no is a perfectly acceptable answer, and it's really strong. It's okay to say no. We as humans are kind of conditioned that we always got to say yes to everybody, or do our best, or be a part of this and contribute. And it's telling you, if you don't want to do something, it's okay to say no, and just let the chips fall where they may. May have to experiment tumor butterflies. Yes, absolutely. And that's exactly what's happening. It's all building up because you're going to get that, "Ugh, something's going to happen and everyone's going to be at me today." You're also sitting and clinging to the past. That's judgment. I've got so not only on you, but how other people are reflecting on you. So what happens is people expect you to respond in a certain way, you to react in a certain way, you to be a certain way, the box that they put you in. And there used to be a time that you go ahead, right? Okay, fine, I'm going to go in that box just to keep the peace, but it doesn't fit right. And it's okay telling you, get out of the box. Tell them, no, it's not okay. I will not do that. And no is an acceptable answer. I have a feeling today is going to be a day of no, that doesn't work for me. And practice saying that. And it's so uncomfortable when we start saying that. Often we'll say it, but then we'll give 1,000 reasons why we're doing it, to justify why we're doing it. And in reality, we really don't have to do that. We can just simply say, no, that doesn't work for me. And I just found myself sitting in that as well. I was part of something, then I wasn't part of something, and then I was trying to make myself justify why I wasn't a part of it, instead of just saying, you know what, the energy switched, and it's just not okay for me. And and practice what you preach, right? So for me, I've sat in that as well. But you're definitely sitting strong in that energy today, Debbie. Just trust yourself. You got the answers. Woo wee. So I don't have anybody else on right now, but I'm gonna pull some people that usually come on. The lovely Louisa is usually on in the morning. So Louisa, I'm gonna pull a card for you, or a stone for you, just for the hell of it, even though you didn't ask me to. And Louisa's stone is 5, 10, 11, 12. 12 of the earth count is all the planets. That's everything spinning around up there. And we've already pulled a 12 earlier today, but your 12 is don't go in the spin. Don't go in the spin of rehashing everything that happened on the weekend. Don't go into the spin of the past of and what could have happened, what should have happened, what might have happened, why did it happen. Don't allow yourself to do that. Sit in the bliss of whatever happened, the good parts of whatever happened, and let the other stuff go, because it just is. Just let it go and just sit in the bliss of everything, and not in the questioning of everything so much. Just accept the beautiful answers, the beautiful energy, and let the other stuff go. You're also sitting a little bit of fear today. So fear, you know what that fear is, sits right up in your solar plexus. That, oh man, and it hangs in there. So pull it out. Get some music. Do some breath work. Let it go. Get rid of that fear. Get rid of that naggy feeling that you're not quite there. Oh no, I got to punish myself. Don't do that. Sit in. You know what? Look what I did do. Look at all the things I can celebrate instead of what I didn't do. So all the things that you did do, write a list. And I know, so I was challenged by my power animal one time, and my power animal told me to go on a vision quest. I went on the vision quest, but it didn't go the way I had planned, and it went a totally different way. When I got home, my first response was, but I didn't do it right. But I didn't do this, and I didn't do that, and I didn't do the other thing. And I wasn't looking at the bigger picture of all the little things I did do. But I did get out and go by myself. But I did go to the mountains. But I did sit and drum and play my flute in the forest with the animals. But I did do, and all the things I did do. And when I added all the things I did do, I could let all the things I didn't do go. And that's where that's sitting today. Louisa, just hang into what you did do and don't worry about what you didn't do. That actually is a pretty good lesson for all of us. She's also sitting in, Louisa, you're sitting in adventure. Life is an adventure. And I know sometimes we feel like we're children just walking into that big, scary world because we're not sure where it's going to go, because we have these preconceived ideas where it should go. But if we can trust ourselves and trust Spirit, Spirit's got us. They're holding on to us like we're that little child, and they're going to walk us into the unknown. Yeah, we might stumble. We might skin our knees a few times. The Spirit's always there to pick us back up and let us keep on going as we're stumbling through. But then something's going to spark, and you're going to just go, oh, that's what I meant to do. And then allow yourself that childlike play of going into the adventure and discovering. That's the fun part. I do some journey work today too. So, Lucia, that's what you're sitting in today. Other than everybody here, and it doesn't look like we have very many people on today, so I'm sure they all have stuff to do. Please like, subscribe, and share. Go over to my Facebook page. Remember, I have that free online course happening. If you go over to my Facebook page, Shamanic Teaching and Healing Services, my group page, get on there and write down, hey, I've just signed up, I'm new, and I'm bringing so and so. And if you're somebody that's already following, just bring in somebody new. Tell me, hey, I'm following your page, but I brought in someone new. This is, and invite them in. And then I'll put your name down, and your name can go on the list, because you could win a free online program. So one person's going to get it, and it starts in October. It's on Zoom. There's a whole bunch. You get a workbook that you can download. You get videos of all the classes, and you can play them over and over and over again. So it's great value. It's about $1,000. So it's a big value. So please go over to my Facebook page and like, subscribe, and share. Share the heck out of this one, and we'll get your name in. Every time you bring somebody new to me, I will write your name in. You'll get another ticket in the draw. Okay, I hope that helps you. Take care, everybody. I hope you have an awesome day. And what am I doing today? Well, I have a groomer coming, not for my dog, but for my cat. I have a Maine Coon. She's a Maine Coon, a Norwegian forest cross, and she has long, long fur, and it's like 4 or 5 layers of it, and the knots have just kind of got out of control. So the groomer's coming to look after her today, and we have to put her in a kennel so she doesn't hide before the groomer gets here. So I got to go stick her in the kennel and get all that done. And then I'm going to be getting out. I'm going to organize my shop today to get just a little bit more organization, because I can be kind of disorganized. And eventually I will get my feather room done. That's on my list in the next 2 weeks. So welcome, welcome. Have a great day, whatever you're doing. Make the best out of it. Go with the flow. And remember, don't judge yourself. Just have fun with the everyday moments, because even if we fall down, take it as a learning, laugh about it, and move on. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.